I wake up, I'm on the app. Midday, I'm on the app. I'm on the app. Afternoon, I'm on the app. I can't go to bed without the app. Tomorrow, I'm going to be on the app again. There's nothing like this app. This app is everything.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm trying to sell an app. I'm trying to get people to
Like that? They don't even know what you're talking about. You were there rambling.
It's not rambling. It's called delivery.
You on the app. You do this, you on the app. What does that mean?
Delivery. It means use the app.
Ain't nobody gonna download that like that.
Why not? I seem interested in the app.
I'm gonna show you how to get people interested in the app. Pay attention.
What's the difference?
You messing it up, making it look bad.
I delivered.
What's up, man? You like Marvel?
What is Marvel?
What's up, man? You like Marvel? Do you like Marvel?
What is Marvel?
What is Marvel?
What is Marvel?
What's up? Do you like Marvel?
Yes, I do.
She's a fellow Marvel fan. So if you like me and you like Marvel, there's an app made especially for you.
Initiate the super gangster but completely professional tutorial. Alright, your first question. What the hell is Amino? I'm not the complete authority on this, but I can answer that question. Amino is basically an app full of communities geared towards certain subjects like Marvel, comics, video games, pretty much you name it, there's a community for it. I mean, there's over 1 million communities out there in Amino alone, so if there's something you're looking for, you're gonna find it. It just so happens that the Marvel community got over 100,000 people in it. Every time you sign on to it, you're gonna find a good number of people in it. That tells you what you're gonna be dealing with. When it comes to Marvel, we wanna talk about it. We wanna live that life. We wanna be about it. So you got all these people uploading artwork, talking in chat rooms. You can vote on quizzes, you can upload your stuff, you can watch stuff together. Like, there's legit all kinds of stuff to do. But I ain't here to overwhelm you with everything here. That's for you to find out. I'm gonna focus on a couple things. Number one, fan art. Now, I don't have to say too much about this. All you gotta do is just look, just pay attention. Not only that, you can see what they're doing. If it's dope, you can compliment them on it, you can like it, you can leave a comment like, good job. I wish I could do this, I can't, but you got this. Number two, polls. Now here's where you can really make your opinion known. Like Spider-Man 3, for instance. Last but not least, there's one thing I need y'all to do. I'm gonna go ahead and upload this picture real quick. I need y'all to go over here specifically, like it, leave some comments, because there's some out there who claim they're a bigger Doctor Strange fan than me. Maria. But we know that ain't true. I'm really about this life. I'm the one above all when it comes to this. So I need y'all to help me out with that. Prove that, lock this in time, make it solidified. All right, give me 1 second.
Download this app today, it'll make your life better. That's how you get somebody to download the app.
I did the same thing.
That's not what you was doing. You was rambling.
Now you're making up words. I did absolutely the same thing as you. You did nothing different. Delivery, whack. Delivery, not the same as mine. That's the only difference, but I delivered it the same exact way. Now you're reaching.
This joint, man. I knew at this point when you go see a Marvel film, you already know what it's hitting for. You know it's gonna be good. So like, there's no confusion. There's no nothing. You know what you're gonna see. You're gonna see greatness, and they have a way of taking characters nobody gave a fuck about, and it's making them so interesting that you actually like these characters. That's what Ant-Man was one of those characters. Like, people didn't give a fuck about Ant-Man. Scott Lang, Hank Pym. They didn't even know about them niggas.
Until the first film.
And then they saw the first film, like, yo, this is actually really, really fucking good. Mm-hmm. Niggas was doubting Paul Rudd to be Ant-Man
himself, yeah.
They saw it like, yo, he's that nigga. Now, I mean, now they brought new fans on because that's what they doing. I'm saying, like, Marvel ain't fucking around. They got a game plan. They know what's happening, and they making it happen. Ant-Man and the Wasp, That shit was number one. It was funnier than the first movie because niggas was fucking
hilarious,
laughing through that whole shit. They evolved the characters and shit, Luis and all that. Like I'm so glad they brought the whole cast back.
Everybody
and just made them better. Like T.I. still funny, Luis still funny. The Roman OG, the Russian OG, looking like straight out of a mobster film. Oh, like funny, like all of them, just hilarious. Even their interactions with the villains, it's just fucking funny. Like the shit was hilarious.
my
Like
man Lawrence Fishburne said, "Look, Marvel, y'all doing kind of good over
yeah,
there."
it's like you know what? So this Perry White shit,
Sign me up.
I'm out.
I'm out.
He's straight. And now he's in. And the thing is, like, Perry White is still alive. So technically, he's in both universes right now. He's in DC and Marvel because Perry White didn't die. He's still alive.
Which is crazy.
So like he's in both universes right now. So I don't know what the contract looking like, whatever like that. But either way, Lawrence Fishburne, get your money. You played a great role in this one. Like you was actually a good part of the story. You was an important character, and this movie was just dope. Like the action was dope. The fighting was dope. Like they evolved the fighting and they even evolved the effects. Like
I
the
love the
effects,
story.
yeah, the
Storyline
story was really
beautiful.
It was beautiful.
the story was great. And they found a way to evolve the visuals. Like the first one, like the whole shrinking mechanic and how it looked.
I loved
like
it,
the after
man.
images going down. Like that shit was amazing because we haven't seen that in a Marvel film before. And then the first film came out, did that shit. Niggas was like, yo, this shit is crazy. And this one, they got that shit mixed up with fighting. So small, fighting big, fighting in the middle of one fight, like small, big. Like you do one thing big, then you shrink down, do something else, and then like
The villain. This is when it comes to Marvel movies. I really do appreciate how they give each individual movie its own touch and its own feel. It's like the Captain America movies are more so serious and violent. Iron Man, comedy / violence. This one right here, I wasn't expecting anything to be serious about it, but they had its moments.
Yeah. It was a.
Well, I think what I really liked about it was the whole, like, it was something like real small, but it was like really something stand out to me, something that really stood out to me. It was the whole father and daughter connection.
Yeah,
Oh my God,
yeah.
yes.
That was one of the most beautiful daughter
I
and
loved
father
it.
connection I think I've ever seen in the film, to that extent.
And on two levels, both with Hank and his daughter, and with Scott and his daughter.
Yep.
Yeah, and I think that was really overlooked throughout the whole movie. Like, I don't think like people didn't like see it or not like that, but I think like not many people would notice that being that such a powerful thing in the film because that little girl can act her ass off.
No, she really can. Like,
Oh my gosh.
And the thing is, like in the first film, she was really good, but in this one, they gave her an expanded role, and she got to say more, do more, and she went with it, and she killed
And she
it.
played a major role in his decisions.
Yeah.
I would like to look at it, which is I like how I just like the way Marvel has its script written out for the way the movie plays out. Ant-Man Part 1, remember I didn't take it serious. Part 2, I took it serious, but I still looked at it. I separated it from the rest of the Marvel movies as far as the comedy in it.
Yeah.
But boy, the villains in this movie. I'm gonna say villains. They had multiple villains.
There
in this
were.
movie. The chick Ghost, the countryman, all the cops. Like there were just people everywhere, chaos everywhere.
My thing with that, I didn't really think they were villains though. Like they weren't like major villains to me. I feel like they just had different agendas, and they were all trying to get their own way, and they just started colliding. So I don't think anybody was necessarily really
A bad
villain.
person.
Yeah, like it was just except for like the black market bull. Like he was. Like,
he was
Yeah,
the countryman.
he was a
asshole.
Yeah, but
I mean, like he wasn't like a Killmonger type villain. He was just a dude that's in it for himself. Like he does black market, he does shady shit.
Right.
He's in it for himself. He's trying to get money, and boom, that is what it is.
And Ghost was just trying to live her life. Like she was just trying.
She was
like,
trying to live.
Yeah,
Here, she was trying to survive.
She was put in a fucked up situation, not by her own doing, because she was trying to protect the father. She was put in a fucking situation, and she was in a condition that was ripping her apart, literally damn near every single day. And she wanted a cure.
And she needed. And I liked how I like the switch up. Like when you first met Lawrence Fishburne, you're looking like, damn, he's a good dude. Just doesn't like what's his name? What's the professor's name?
Hank.
You're thinking, oh, he just doesn't like him. Then the camp up. That one scene, dark. He's the bad guy.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say bad guy because like.
When he first popped up, you're like, oh shit, you're bad.
Yeah. But then he came and explained like, this is what's going on, and like this is your fault technically, So it wasn't like he was a villain. He was like, I'm trying to help her, so we need to do whatever we can to save her. And it wasn't like you're gonna die from this. You know, it wasn't like that because he was trying to save her life because he'd been looking after her for a minute because
Since she was young.
Shield got her. Shield turned her into a weapon.
Right.
Killing.
Saying they're gonna kill her. They're gonna do this for her.
And she found out that was a lie.
And
so
they used her.
So Lawrence Fishburne's character, I forgot his name, but he stepped in and he was like, all right, well, I'm gonna help you out, and we're gonna do what we can to to save you.
Help you survive.
Yeah.
Her powers were kind of decent. She wouldn't call them powers.
Visuals, no, they were powers. Like visuals alone, whenever she came on screen, it was just ridiculous.
I gotta give it out to the people who edit that too, because like if you think about how much work you have to put in for every movement that she made, because you would see her fade like from right here, but she's still over here.
Every time Ghost was on screen, like the visuals was crazy because like the images of her. Like each one was a different facial expression. Like it was what she was thinking was being displayed on screen, in her actions every time. Like 'cause you saw she was frustrated and
scared.
It was just because she was in pain at the same time. So those reactions you kind of saw in the images and
I thought it was kind of weird, or not weird. I thought it was kind of decent in a way. Like, if you remember when she first walked out, or when she walked out the building, and you see like one of her phases, or her looking like she's opening up the door.
Yeah.
I'm like, so are you really just walking through it, or are you like really opening?
That's what I'm trying. Man, it was like sometimes she opened it, sometimes she just walked through it.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Choices.
I think to a point, like she didn't know how to control it at first, because you saw that when she was younger. You saw she couldn't control it, and now she knows how to control it while she's in the suit. But at the same time, I'm wondering like, what's her limits on that? You know what I mean? Like.
It's like I don't think she knows how to control it in the suit. I think the suit is able to like reduce the pain she's feeling.
Yeah,
and help her control
and help her do like a couple other things. But like she can do that out the suit regardless.
Yeah, true.
And she was bad as shit too. Let's just get that out the way. She was gorgeous. She was like soon as she took the mask off, I'm like, yo,
I said,
damn, who this?
Your eyes?
I'm like, damn, Ghost, you bad as shit.
Surprise.
She was facing to my house like,
You trying to phase, or you trying?
It's like, yeah, you vicious, but you also gorgeous at the same time. So like at some point, something got to give. Like you beautiful.
I can glitch too.
But not only was she beautiful, Michelle Pfeiffer looked
amazing. Yeah, she'll always.
She looked younger than her daughter.
It's like it's like some people they'll always just be bad. Like Michelle Pfeiffer, she's just bad.
But she looks well, in my opinion. She looks better now than she did when she was younger.
Aged really well.
Aged like a fine wine. So some get better the older they get.
Yeah, her.
Some when they're younger, you're like, But they get older, they're like, damn. Hold up.
How old are you again?
It's like
a couple years, no problem.
The Angela Bassett syndrome. That's what I would call it.
Like some are just bad as hell when they're older, and that's the way it is. But anyway, the visuals were amazing, the storyline amazing. Like compare this to the first movie. The first movie is excellent. This one is even better.
Excellent.
In pretty much every single way from beginning to end. The storyline is crazy. The villains, crazy. Right. Like everything that happens is like, and the story, like it really brings people together, and it shows teamwork and friendship, and like I mean, it's like a Marvel movie. You just have a good time.
And the connections to Infinity War.
Don't do that.
I love it.
Don't do that.
Well, okay, I'll see.
It's like I knew that they were going to connect to Infinity War because that's been said. It's like they said like the end of this movie happens during Infinity War. So I knew if it happens during Infinity War, then the very end you're gonna see what you don't want to see.
Bro, that wasn't even necessary though, because you feel me? Like they just got the Cholons back. Everybody was happy. Everybody was going to get their stuff together. And
family reunion.
It was all cool. Everybody was having a good time.
At least they gave us the whole movie, and then it's in the credits. At least like the whole movie, like yeah, and then you sitting there waiting like hold up, you know, so something is not over yet. It's not over, and then.
It was the way they showed it too, bro. It was just like you sitting there like, okay, they're playing around. Oh, you can't hear me yet? You hear me now? now. Wait, I can't hear y'all. Okay, very funny, y'all.
Then over there, he's stuck in the subatomic realm, and then they just dust like that.
Dust, bro. Like,
it's like damn, and the whole audience got quiet. Like once again, it's like round two.
I took my glasses down.
Did anybody else peep that? It really took me back to Infinity War because the whole theater, it wasn't funny anymore.
Everybody was like, it's like as soon as you see the dust, then you just get quiet. Just like
instantly hurt.
You go from laugh, like it's just your whole face has changed. Just you can't say nothing. Your whole thought process is different. You just seeing dust like a little tear just coming down like
the whole movie we talking about some
yeah.
You know what really bothered me though? that they made us wait through the credits to see this little ant start planting on the
Yeah,
goddamn
the
drugs again.
final ending credit scene.
It's crazy, and I'm glad he threw a little bit of humor just because that throws back to the whole Nick Fury joint when he was there and he gave me one line like, look, just laugh, nigga, just laugh. Go ahead, laugh. Because at least they gave us something to laugh at to take away. Because the way that scene started, you just saw nothing. There's just nothing there. There's nobody there. TV, just the broadcast, nothing.
Let's keep it real though. Like, even though they showed the funny ant playing the drums, like the TV, that shit
Yeah,
hurt.
it still hurt. It's like so you got a little bit of stuff. Like at least he's happy.
The fucking TV said no signal. What did the TV say?
He's happy to me right now. At least she's happy because I'm destroyed.
No, low key, I was really expecting that ant to disappear.
Not an ant. Like,
I wanted it to though. That's the sad part. I think I really wanted to see
then
that.
people just been hurt even more. Like we don't want to see that. Like
You gonna sit there and take the ant too? God,
we got enough. We got enough. So like this movie was incredible, and we had to tie it in Infinity War because that's a real thing that had to happen during this movie because everyone's asking where were they during Infinity War? Now you know, boom, down they gone. So,
but that did lead the question of like, were they aware of the whole Thanos fight going on while they were doing their little quantum reshoot
but see,
and everything?
is a chance they didn't because Thanos only appeared on Earth 2 times.
Right.
Actually, 1 time because the first time he wasn't there. It was the Black Order. They showed up and all shit happened.
Well, that's
Did
what I was
he even touch
asking.
down on
Do you remember what I asked you? Now I had to break it down so it fit.
You know what? He was never on Earth.
Yeah, that's what I was
because
saying.
he came to Wakanda. Well, no, that's on Earth.
well, that's Earth.
Okay,
Yeah.
no, I don't think Wakanda. Well, Wakanda is a planet now, but
Well, hold on, Thanos-
in the comics it's a planet, but right now it's on Earth.
Okay.
So let me ask you this. So when everything was going on, I had to break it down. It sounds so stupid the way I'm about to break it down. So let's say Thanos came on a Monday. Was the fight over by Tuesday when he did the whole snap the finger shit? Like, did it happen like that?
I don't think it happened in one day because the only time Thanos came to Earth was that one time he came to Wakanda. That's the only time he was on Earth. Other than that, he was on Titan and other places like that. He was in space.
So when Doctor Strange was fighting his other family members on Earth, Ant-Man was doing his own thing, but he was unaware at the moment.
Because like it was only certain things that were televised.
True.
And that's the only way they're gonna know.
You're right, because that's like you and him getting into a fight always somewhere else.
Yeah,
I'm just
it's
over here
like,
chilling.
and they were doing their own thing. They had a whole mission, so it's not like they
made a phone with him.
And on top of that, didn't this like when he snapped, right? Everybody else was disappearing at different times, right?
No, it was one after another, after another, after another. It
Yeah,
was all
so
at the
like,
same time.
like different sections and whatnot. So like
I mean, I don't know about different sections. They were disappearing at the same time.
Same time, all around the world.
It was all at the same time.
And it was just
like, it wasn't a time delayed snap. Like he snapped and niggas was going like that. So they didn't have time to report what was going on because people were disappearing. That's why there's nobody at the news station. That's why the TV not there. They all went at the same time. So there was no warning. There was not. This is happening right now. Helicopters were crashing and everything. They was going at the same time. So there was no way to even know.
That's crazy,
boom, he snapped. They gone.
Oh, man,
just like that.
Now he's stuck inside of the freaking.
I mean, like I said before, like he got himself out of it before,
so he can get out again.
And now he's in an upgraded suit. So,
and I'm thinking he's gonna use that quantum healing thing that he had, that little thing he was getting all that quantum
energy.
Yeah, I think he can use that to probably bring some people back, but that's just speculation.
I mean, you gotta find out where they are first before you bring anybody back, because nobody knows where they are.
Well, if they right where he at?
I doubt that. Because when Hank went into the subatomic realm, he would have seen them. Well, no, they weren't there yet. Either way, he would he would know if they were there. Like I don't think he's gonna snap. They're gonna appear in the subatomic realm. That's.
Well, honestly, let's be real. They just might not be anywhere. They might just be dead.
Come on, Joe.
Anything is possible, honestly. Either they're somewhere else, but
the dirt.
Either way, like I said, Doctor Strange had a plan, and that there's a reason why things went down the way because Doctor Strange, he's the key to everything. He saw everything. He saw every possible outcome, and he saw the one where they win. That's why he went and did certain things. That's why when he was turning Dutch, he's like, all right, peace. Because he knew what it was. Like, he was the only one not worried. Everyone was like, oh, shit. He's like, all right, we'll be back. Had a fucking cigar in his mouth, like, all right, we out.
You got it.
We out this bitch.
Life. I holla at you.
I'm going to chill for a little bit. We back.
That nigga was so tired. He didn't want to fight him. He's like, man, look, we gonna win. We have one way of winning. Let's just chill for right now.
Y'all keep on doing what y'all doing. It's right. Trust me. I seen it.
Yeah, so this movie though, it covered all bases. It tied into Infinity War. It did everything that I wanted an Ant-Man sequel to do. It was a great sequel. I had a great time. So coming down to the rating, We'll do out of 5. What would you give this?
Because of how they explain everything, 5 out of 5. Point blank.
I mean, of course, it gets a 5 out of 5 for me easily. There's no thought process about it. What about you?
I would say 5, and due to the sub characters, like honestly, I really
Yeah,
feel
it's
like
like
they made the movie 10 times better.
The characters were enjoyable. You liked every character, even the villains. They were funny, and their interactions with other people, like it was legit funny. When Ghost Ship, she scared the shit out of niggas, like she should. Like the interactions were great. Like it was.
And for them to explain,
Stan Lee cameo was great.
For them to explain each and every situation, they broke everything down. So you want to be like, whoa, how did this happen? No, I respect that.
understand.
Yeah.
I
I
understand
have to
why that
respect
happened.
that.
I loved it. I loved it.
good.
There's no question in my mind about it. It was a great sequel. It was a great Ant-Man movie. It was
Great
a great
connection.
Marvel film. Great
That father
connection.
and daughter was so damn cute.
And the fact that they say Ant-Man and Wasp will return, put a question mark over there. I'm like, come on, son.
To be, look,
It's like their foot is on your nuts and they just keep squeezing and twisting it.
we got another one for you. Got another one for you.
Want some more? Question mark.
I don't like that
Sitting there like-
imagery. I don't like that imagery.
It's just they want you to be just silent at the end of it, and they achieved that shit because
They did.
niggas was just looking like,
Yeah, good movie. Good.
well, y'all achieved that shit because niggas was definitely looking in the distance. Just
Are we done? Can we move forward?
All saw my eyes was Spider-Man. For some reason, all I could see was Spider-Man.
great movie though. Great movie. Y'all got us on that one. Y'all got us.
That's something that people made up.
Do you know that I pray every night that he would escape?
What the hell did you do that for?
So I can kill him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she a badass.